Hey, I'm just doing another studio update tour. I had the Studio Desk tour back in 2017. I'm finally following up with what I got going on now. It's 2019, so yeah, listen, watch along, and yeah. Okay, so first things first, and go with the interface. I'm still using the Apollo Twin Quad. This is the quad core. This is a really great interface. It was actually better than I thought it was going to be because I'm used to using the Apogee Symphony at the bigger studio I had a few years ago. So I thought this would be a step down, but to be honest with you, with the real-time plugs and the converters on this thing, I really think it gives the Symphony a run for its money. It's not the same kind of interface, but it still gives you that high quality that one is to expect in like a home studio. And to complement it, I also have the UAD2 satellite. This is the octo core, so I have a total of, I guess that would be 12 cores for my plugins, and I'm still using the laptop stand. So I have a stacked setup where I have an LG monitor. I believe it's a 27-inch 4K IPS monitor. So I can take advantage of both screens, as you can see. I can do most of my mixing on this screen, have all my plugins running on one screen, and then I can do, the final edit window here for all the tracks. I think this is a good workflow. I've really enjoyed this. Makes everything much more simple. If people are wondering about what kind of things I have hooked up to my MacBook Pro, this is the 2017 MacBook Pro. I think it's an okay computer so far. It can sometimes overheat when I'm really clocking it on the native plug-in side, but other than that, it's a pretty good computer. I don't like it as much as my 2009 MacBook Pro. It doesn't have all the good plugins. That's what everybody's problem with it. Doesn't have all the inserts that you need, so you're stuck with using these dongles, and you will be using dongles. So pretty much what I have is I have a Samsung SSD. That's a 256. No, I'm sorry, it's a 500 gig SSD, and that's running straight to the computer here. Then I also have my Apollo Twin, and it is running to the back of the UAD Octo Pre right here, and they are getting tethered together via Thunderbolt, but you have to get an adapter because the Apollo Twin I don't think is USB-C compliant yet, so you have to get one of these adapters. So yeah, I've got the SSD on one side, so that's giving me, this computer's 256, the SSD is 500, so 750, do the math. Let's see. Oh, on the other side, I have a USB Type-C G drive. It's not solid state, it is a spinning drive, but it's very fast. I've noticed a lot of speed with this, and this is 3 terabytes. So I can dump all my movie files or large WAV files, etc. Okay, this is something I got for free, but I've used it quite a lot. It's like a tabletop line mixer, and so since the Apollo only has 2 inputs, I've been running some of my synthesizers here. I had the Yamaha CS and the Behringer Model D rack, and I have them running, usually I have them running into this guy, and then the outputs of this guy going straight into the universal audio. And I think that's a pretty good setup. All it is just left and right line mixer, and then you have left and right here, so you can adjust left or right. The volume, it's battery powered HS5s, and I'm using the isoacoustic stands. from Isoacoustic. They really make a difference because I have them sitting on this desk, which I don't have a lot of square footage on, so they help, you know, maximize all the space I can on my desk. And also it really helps isolate them from the desk, so when I'm mixing, I'm not hearing a lot of reverb and stuff coming straight off the wood desk. So yeah, just wanted to move in. Of course, got the OP1. If you've been following me on any type of social media, this is mostly what I've been making beats on lately because it's so easy to make beats on. I mean, you can literally fire it up and have something going in like 2 minutes. So that's like one of the biggest advantages that I like with this guy. And I got, you know, the pocket operator. I really haven't dug deep into this, but it seems like a cool little device. I got it used for like 20 bucks from my local used music store, Atomic Music. Shout out to Atomic Music. And yeah, it was this is my setup. I'm probably doing a lot more content. I keep saying that, but you know, work keeps getting in the way, life keeps getting in the way. I really want to expand this YouTube channel and be able to make some more content that you guys find interesting, and just stuff that I find interesting. You know, I have a lot of stuff on my mind and a lot of stuff that I want to cover. So excuse the mess here. Hey, thanks for watching. If you're interested in any of the music that I'm making, go ahead. I'm going to link it in the bio. Also, if you have any questions, go ahead and ask them in the comments, and I'm going to go ahead through each one of them and try to answer any questions you have about my studio setup. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you hit that like button. Peace.